Hey everyone, what's going on? Joey here, and last night was a fantastic episode. The semifinals, let me tell you, it was great to finally see a group dance. Right now, let's go through all of the pitch correct audio and all the brand new clues we have for these characters and talk about the season finale, because guess what? It's next week. That's right. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe, you turn on notifications, and you give this video a thumbs up. Let's do this. So last night, we got to see the top 4 perform, and that was the Tulip, the Sloth, the Cotton Candy, and the Zebra. We did finally get a group performance. Here's a little clip of that. We were also graced by the Lego master himself, Will Arnett, aka Batman. I can't do a Batman voice, so that's the best you're gonna get out of me. And we were lucky enough to see and get the person right who was under the mask being revealed, which was the Zebra, and it was Oscar de la Hoya. Come on down, buddy. You get the golden X on you. And look, not only were we right, we're still right with the order. We've been right for the last 3 guesses. And for those asking Joey, what's happening for next week and your guesses, season finale, let's talk about it. Well, before we talk about Masked Dancer, let's remind you guys, March 10th is the season premiere of The Masked Singer. No costumes have come out, but we're pretty much confirmed that there's going to be a crab on there. So we could at least say, hey, there's a crab on there. But with next week's episode, which is on the 17th, Wednesday, it's a 2-hour-long episode where the Tulip, the Sloth, and the Cotton Candy will battle it out for the final 3 spots. Now, I'm told that the first hour is kind of like a road to the finale, like you would normally have. You know what I mean? Like, hey, this is how we got here. Kind of recapping things, adding in a little more clues, and then finally we really dive into what's going to happen. My guess is, to me, it really doesn't matter as much on who actually wins. To me, most importantly, it's if you got who's under the mask correctly. And spoilers, because we've been talking about this for months. So if you're watching this video, you're probably already a part of the group and already know who everyone is. But our guesses are, you got Mackenzie for the Tulip. We've got Maxima, I can't pronounce the last name, I'm going to try, for the Sloth, and then Gabby Douglas for the Cotton Candy. And you know, if we are right, and we got every single person right for this season, you better make sure you subscribe, because I'm your tool to getting every single person right in all of these shows. And Masked Singer is going to be another challenge. They're going to be changing things up. It's going to be hard, but we're going to do this. You and I, we're going to do this, especially with the clues and the pitch correct audio. And last night, we did get some brand new audio, thank God, because last week, if you remember, it was the partner talking, and it made no sense to go ahead and pitch correct the partner, because the partner is not famous or someone who would have like audio or information online that we can go ahead and like, oh yeah, that sounds like Timmy. He's been dancing for this crew for a while and then danced over here. The audio matches up. And so last week we had to like forego the pitch correct, but this week we finally have brand new audio and a few clues. I mean, the clue packages for this episode, I feel like by now they're like, you know what? They've already got it. We've given them so many easy clues, though, like this time they're like circling like obvious things and really throwing things together. And Paula, I have to say, Paula, for those who may not know like who it is yet, she really does pull out these random clues and are able to go ahead and give people like a real like direction of like, well, you know, undercover boss, you know, so-and-so was undercover boss and they did this and that, or, you know, well, this person, that's Spice, and this means they danced with this person on that show, or dancing with this. She's like, I don't know where she's pulling these facts from, but she really does help out the people that may not know who's under the mask whatsoever. So, hey, Paula, I don't know, why am I looking up? She's in California, which is technically that way. Hey, Paula, thank you for helping people out. So anyway, let's go ahead and go through the clues in the pitch correct audio. Let's start off in order. Who is first? Cotton Candy. Like I said before, there wasn't too many clues that we kind of got. Cotton Candy, if you're like me, by the way, you have it all written down. Cotton Candy says that love is taking a back seat in her career because she's always practicing and rehearsing. So this is someone who obviously put their career way before their love life. She went on to say that they've been practicing since the age of 6. Gosh, man. So this person, and I mean, take a step back. What careers and what athletics do you know that they have to start practicing at age 6? It's not running. Maybe ice skating, gymnastics is really big up on that list. So maybe even cheer, because I think some girls do cheer young too as well. Visual clues included a water cup with a sticker on it. It said Supergirl. This is the second Supergirl reference, because we saw one last week with her flying, holding up a candy bar. Then, of course, we saw the number 6, showing that she was 6 when she first started. We went ahead and found out, and this is what I thought was kind of interesting. She had a badge on it that said Boss, and Paula said that certain somebody, aka Gabby, was on an episode of Undercover Boss, which was like, I didn't know that. I guess it was something I don't know. And then as she's kind of standing there, you see photos flash behind her. We see London and Rio de Janeiro, which is where the Olympics that she was in took place. And after that, there was a really interesting thing they added in for the week. They had a Valentine's Day clue where they would call out one of the judges and kind of mention something as like a Valentine. And for the Cotton Candy, she said that Will gave her some love on The Masked Singer. So that would mean that either he mentioned her on The Masked Singer when he was on last season, which, to be honest with you, I have all the episodes downloaded on my computer, but I really don't recall him mentioning Gabby, which, only questions everything, but he may have. But anyway, now it's time for the pitch correct audio. I'll play a little bit of their audio, and I'll play our audio. So here you go.
I can't believe I made it to the semifinals. But the theme of tonight's show makes me a little nervous.
I can't believe I made it to the semifinals. But the theme of tonight's show makes me a little nervous. Love has often taken a backseat in my life. I'm always rehearsing.
Now comment below who you think it may be. Now it's time for the Sloth, who is probably out of the entire history of Masked Singer and Masked Dancer, he's like having a blast on this show. He is probably the one person who's been, out of all the series, just like killing it in the fun department. He goes on to say that dancing helped him find his true love. When he was younger, he was a bad boy and a ladies' man. And he says that this show would help him get another trophy, meaning that he's got a lot of trophies and he'll get more from this one. Visual clues included, it looks like pita bread. I could be wrong. Let me know if that's something different. I know Julia has something, it's like a carb smart thing that looks like that, but I don't know if they were trying to like imitate a pita bread. We saw an ice skater, Cinnamon, and a panda bear, and he mentioned that those were partners. So you say to yourself, there were a few people on Dancing with the Stars who was his partner, so Cinnamon, think about that, Spice Girl. Anyway, then after that we saw a stethoscope and a goose flying away with the letter U on it. His Valentine's Day clue was DeBryan saying that we shared co-stars one time. And now it's time for the pitch correct audio. Here you go.
Semifinals. Not bad for a slightly overweight sloth, eh?
Semifinals. Not bad for a slightly overweight sloth, eh? I never thought dancing would get me here. But then again, I never thought it would find me true love.
Now comment below who you think the sloth is. Now it's time for the Tulip, which is everyone's favorite right now. Actually, I should do a poll online. Let's do a poll online, guys. If you jump on Instagram, obviously if you watch this video 24 hours after, you're not going to see it. But if you jump on Instagram at Joey Contino, let's do a poll saying who do you think is going to win, and then take a poll on there. Anyway, we find out that she's the youngest on the show. She misses her best bud, who's taken home more trophies than her. It sounds like her sister. And she mentioned the Hype House, which is something on TikTok, which I never understood. What? These parents are renting out these houses in California so that these, like, 14-year-olds can go, and 14 to like 18-year-olds can just go crazy. I don't get it. I know. Anyway, now it's time for the visual clues, and I thought this was very clever. They showed icebergs coming out of her armpits, and we know that this person's from Pittsburgh. So you get Pitts and icebergs, Pittsburgh. Clever, Fox. I saw what you did there. I don't know if anyone else did, but I was like, oh man, they got me on that one. Then we saw photos of her crushes, which is BTS, Harry Styles, and Justin Bieber. So obviously, you know this person is young. And then we saw a D, or at least an upside down, like it's a flip D on an envelope looking kind of angry. And we saw candy apples. And then Valentine's Day clue, she pretty much said to Ashley that, High School Musical is my favorite. Not really a clue, but now it's time for the pitch correct audio. Here you go.
I can't believe I made it to the semifinals. Yes. I'm pretty sure I'm the youngest left in the competition.
I can't believe I made it to the semifinals. Yes, I'm pretty sure I'm the youngest left in the competition. Some things never changed. But through it all, the one person I've truly missed is my best bud.
So comment below who you think any of them are, and there's one more thing I wanted to leave for you guys. Ken did not feel the love on the show last night, and so Craig Robinson decided to sing for him, and it was hilarious. Hopefully you guys were laughing as much as I was, because I thought it was way too funny. Here's a clip of that.
Ken, you make everything better.
Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. Make sure you join me later on this week as we go ahead and do a reveal video for everyone. And then we have one more pitch correct video, a recap video, or at least not recap, a preview video, and then live streaming. Guys, that's it. It's weird. Like, there's 6 days left. I got 4 more videos for the show. And then we'll do a recap video afterwards. And then we have all these prep videos for The Masked Singer. And then we're going to be right back into it again because we got exactly 1 month, actually a little less than 1 month, into the season premiere of Masked Singer. So I get a couple weeks off. Though Julie and I are still going to be traveling and filming videos for you guys. And hopefully Nala will make an appearance 1 or 2. So make sure you are subscribed and you have notifications on. And I hope you guys have a fantastic day. I'll see you later. Bye.